guys, it's the one girl Kiara, and today I am back with another video for you guys. If you're new here, welcome to my channel, boo. I hope you stay, and if you end up liking my channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're returning, boo, you know I missed you so much. Welcome back. I'm happy that you came back to see your girl. But today I decided to take you guys along with me for a job interview, because if you've been keeping up with my life, even though I haven't been posting, but on one of my videos I let you guys know that your girl is unemployed. I ain't got no job. I ain't got no money.
Bankrupt, like no money on my card. Go and put.
I ain't got nothing. I'm just playing. But I don't have a job right now. I'm actually in school, and sorry y'all, brain fart. I'm actually in school, and so now I'm looking for a part-time job because y'all, the way this homework been killing me, there's no way that I'm getting a full-time job and going to school. I just cannot do it. So I'm just doing a day in my life video. Hopefully it'll be a day in life. It might be multiple days in my life, but I just feel like I gotta get content out for you guys, because I remember when I first quit my job, I was like, I want to be recording YouTube videos every day, every week. I'm gonna spam you guys. And life said, but nevertheless, I still owe you guys videos. It's just a little bit weird lately because I thought that I would have so much to post about, but like I really don't have a lot to post about right now because I've been doing the same thing. Waking up, doing homework, door dashing. Waking up, doing homework, door dashing. Because even though I don't got a job, y'all, I gotta have a little money in pocket, a little change in my pocket. So I've just been doing the same things over and over again lately, and especially this month because I will be going to Puerto Rico next month and for my birthday, and I just have so many things that I gotta get done and get my hair done and stuff like that. So I'm just been doing homework. And then this class that I'm in right now, this man wants us to have homework to do every day. Like, he made it his duty to have homework due every day. I actually have a 5-page long essay to do today. Well, somewhat finished. Oh, I need a new eyeliner pencil, looks like. Yeah, so I actually have a paper that I gotta finish today. At least the draft is due today. So when I come home, I'm gonna come and do that. And then, like I said, I will be back out making me some money. So like, y'all, I really just haven't had anything entertaining going on. And I know that I need to figure out something besides vlogs to do, because vlogs is like my bread and butter. Like, I love doing vlogs. If it's one thing I can record, it's a vlog. But when you don't have nothing going on spectacular in your life, sometimes vlogs is not fun. Like, I don't want to keep showing y'all me going to the library doing my homework. Like, that's not entertaining. So I'm gonna figure something out. I guess while I do my makeup, I'll give y'all a mini life update. So my update is, like I just told y'all, I am still jobless, but you know, I'm still jobless, but you know, I'm surviving. I'm making it, and it's not like I'm on my own. Like, I have a amazing man who's here, so it's not like I'm just like out here on the verge of homelessness, thank Jesus. But I don't have a job, and it started to kind of hit me. At first it wasn't hitting me because I know like the first couple weeks I was like, I'm walking, and then now I'm at the part where I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I've never not had a job this long, and honestly, and it's different because like obviously I did this on my own will. Like, I quit my job, which I don't regret, because like I said, I was very unhappy at that job, and I've been trying to get my mental health and stuff together, so I just couldn't do it. And I know good and damn well that I would have probably been suffering if I was doing my job still and having to do my homework, because my job did not give me the time to come home and do homework. And like, I was trying to mentally unpack today right before I go to bed. So like, I don't regret doing it. It's just like, damn, now maybe I should have been applying a little bit harder for jobs than walking on sunshine. But it is what it is. I'm looking for a part-time job, so I know that I'll be able to get one. And then like the last couple of jobs interviews that I had, I just kind of was being real with myself and was just like, yeah, this is not what I want to do. Because at first I feel like I was starting to get to a point where I was like, I'm just gonna do this and compromise this. Like I told myself I didn't want to do a dental job, and then I found myself interviewing for another dental job, and I was like, no, like I absolutely don't want to do a dental job. Like, why are you just trying to apply to a dental job if that's not what you want? Like, that don't make sense. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like things have been against me. Like, I've got a few interviews and I've denied them, so it is what it is. But like I said, if I get a job, I really want it to be for me. And like I said, I want it to be part-time. So I want maybe at least 30 hours, 25 to 30 hours. I feel like anything less than that is like, why am I really going? Like, this is just a waste of my time. Because I feel like if I'm getting like 15 to 20 hours, that's like $200. That's not anything, you know? So I feel like 25 to 30 I can do. But anything less, I'm not. It's just a waste of my time. Other than the job search and stuff, school, like I told you guys, like I finished my first class with a B. I really did not like that class at all. Like, I don't know, like I just felt like it wasn't even a hard class. It just was a lot of reading, and I just don't feel like I like learn from just reading stuff and then having to answer questions. Like, I was just having a hard time. And I feel like that lady, she just, she like, no shade, no tea to her, but her teaching style just sucks. Like, I feel like even if you're doing an online class, like, yeah, I know you're gonna be reading a lot because they gotta get some information to you somehow. But I just feel like I shouldn't only be reading. Like, you should be having a good lecture that I can take notes from and see what you want me to take away from it. And she just was not doing that. Like, it was just, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It was just not it. So, and then this second class I'm taking, like I said, he wants you to do work every day. Like, he wants you to look at your work every day. Like, I had so much homework due this week, and luckily I've been turning it all in on time. So that's really, really good. But I'm not gonna lie, like I was like dang near on the verge of crying yesterday because I absolutely did not know what to write this paper about, because we have to do like a rhetorical analysis or whatever. And I just chose a rhetorical analysis. Now that I think about it, I've definitely done one before, but I just chose an article that was just so hard to do a rhetorical analysis on. But luckily, was able to get a few paragraphs in, but I don't, like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, this draft, I feel like I was giving my best with this draft, and people are gonna have to analyze our draft and give us information. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to like return in that draft and make corrections to it. And honestly, y'all, my draft is really the best that I got, so I really don't know what to do. That's why today I was kind of stressing out about it, but since it is a draft, like he was like, as long as you turn it in, you're gonna get points from it. I'm not gonna like overdo it. Like, obviously I'm gonna make sure like my grammar and stuff is and punctuation is correct and stuff like that. But like, I'm not gonna put too much thought into it. I'm just gonna get some words down on paper, because if I give them the best that I got right now, I'm gonna be looking stupid as heck when it's time for me to do a final draft, baby, because I'm giving you my final draft right now. But other than that, that's pretty much what's been going on. I did go ahead and like I told y'all, I was going to go to therapy. So I am going to therapy to get my mental health together, to finally see what's wrong with your girl. I went to therapy before, but we didn't get to like, I feel like, uncover a lot of stuff about myself because I was going through specific stuff at that specific stuff, going through specific things at that time that I was trying to unpack and uncover. But this time I really am going just because I'm like, okay, like you're anxious all the time, it's hard for you to focus, like you get decision fatigue all the time, like you don't feel like you're making the right decisions for yourself. So this time I'm going to like really figure out like, okay, what is going on with me and what can I do to make myself better. And that is one thing that I kept on saying I was going to do. And y'all, unfortunately, I turned 25 this year. So next year, when I turn 26, I will officially be off of my parents' insurance. So I got to get what I can right now because I don't know what I'm going to do. And obviously, if I get a part-time job, which I will be working a part-time job for a while, I'm not going to be able to get insurance. So that's why I'm like, I got to finish school because I got to figure some things out for real. So I am going back to therapy. I had my first, like, it wasn't a session, but like my first thing was like for them to do like, I guess, an assessment on me. And then I'll go to my therapy appointment next week. And then I have a medicine appointment, I guess. I don't know what they're gonna do, but maybe they're gonna like talk to me and ask me questions and prescribe me a medicine or whatever to help me out. So you guys, I am getting my affairs in order when it comes to my mental health, and I'm gonna always be a advocate for mental health. If you feel like something is wrong with you and you can't explain it, and when you try to explain it to other people, it just don't seem like it's worth explaining, or when you try to tell other people there's something wrong with you and they're like, girl, there ain't nothing wrong with you, but you know it's something wrong with you, I'm gonna tell you 100% to go get the help that you need because only you know what's best for you. Other people don't know what's best for you. If you know that you need help and you know that you've been struggling and stuff like that, girl, go get the help that you need if you can. If you have the resources available. Because I know some people, like, because of insurance, like, and stuff like that, you know, because of Trump and all this stuff, it's like really hard for you to get stuff if you don't have the resources. But if you have the resources, if you're on your parents' insurance right now, or you have insurance and stuff, use what you pay for or what your parents pay for, because it really is a blessing to have insurance. And I really don't know. I really don't know what I'm gonna do because I've been spoiled for all these years with being able to go to the doctor whenever I want to. My parents have great insurance too, so it's just like I don't be having to pay for anything rarely. Like I just don't know. And I was literally just thinking about that. Like I'm like, what am I do about my birth control? Like I don't know, but oh well. They carried me this far with the insurance, so it's time for me to figure it out myself, unfortunately. That's just what being an adult is, so. That's literally what. Yeah, I really did not mean to do a full beat on my face. I'm not even gonna lie, like this is giving a full beat. Like I'm not gonna, like I'm just gonna do something natural, like it, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I don't do full makeup, so like I'm going to this job interview and I really don't want to confuse them and make them be like, this girl wears makeup all the time, because maybe I don't. But maybe, you know what? Because the girl that I want to be, I do want to wear makeup every day. Like, I do want to, not like a full beat like this, but I do want to put like, at least do my blush, lip gloss, eyebrows and stuff. Put a little mascara on. Like, the girl I want to be does want to do a little bit of makeup every day. So, I'm not going to promise them that they're going to get full beat like this every day, because this is a lot to do every day. But especially depending on what time, if I do get hired, depending on what time they want me to come in, because they open at 8, so I'm like, If you open at 8, baby, I'm gonna have to get up at like 6 o'clock to do a full beat of makeup, so. But, you know, low key. Okay, guys, I'm done with my makeup. Now it's time to move on to this hair. I wasn't going to wear my real hair because I was like, yeah, I don't know. It's just something about being a black girl. Like, you just never know to view your hair as a black girl. And I feel like especially with locks, because so many people, including black people, don't appreciate locks. And so sometimes like I just want to throw on a wig so I can trick them. But like honestly, I just feel like if God wants the job to be for me, the job is not gonna care about my locks. Like at the end of the day, I can wear a wig, but one day I'm going to have to wear my locks out. Like that's just like my makeup looks kind of orange. I hope I'm like a clown. Yeah, I think with this hair, I'm not gonna lie, since it's this color, I think I kind of have to be careful with like orange tinted stuff, because usually like when I go on with like a bronzer, I do like a orangish kind of brownish bronzer, but I feel like with my makeup, because of my hair now, it kind of looks crazy. So I'm gonna have to come up with a whole new way to like bronze my skin, like, because I just don't like this. I think what I'm gonna do to my hair is, I don't know yet, but I think I'm going to what is we going to do? I think I'm just gonna do a ponytail. Should I half up, half down? And I think ponytail gives more professional. So I think I'm gonna do a ponytail. I think I'm gonna twist this. Did like a little twist, and I kind of twisted. You can't even tell, but I did like a little twist right here, but you can't even really tell. I just did my hair in a ponytail. I feel like my ponytail did not turn out how I wanted it to turn out, but it's okay. I feel like this is due. This could do, like, honestly, I have locks, so. Okay, this is my outfit, guys. This is my interview special. I like this outfit because it's really just simple and not doing too much. So, all right, guys, we're not gonna make it to get breakfast, but we are gonna make it to get a smoothie. Just kidding. We're not gonna get a smoothie, but we're gonna get some Starbucks. We're gonna get a mango matcha, and what else are we gonna get? I really don't care for Starbucks breakfast. Let me see if there's a place I could find that will give me a good drink, but a good eat too. Because every place wanna close they breakfast at freaking 5:30. Not 5:30. 10:30. Like, the freak? There is no justice for people who don't wake up early. Seriously. So let's see. Sorry if I look kind of dark. Do I look kind of dark to y'all? I don't know why I look so dark. Alright, let's see. I even searched up Hardee's because everybody said Hardee's got good breakfast. They close at. I could do Einstein Bros bagels. I didn't get to pray, so we're gonna listen to a little gospel song. I don't know what gospel song. I gotta listen to one that's not gonna make me cry. Okay, this my song. When I'm overwhelmed within, from God I need you now more than ever. Watch you put my heart back together. Alright guys, so I just got me a matcha because I just do not be caring for Starbucks food. Like, it's microwave food. Like, I feel like I could buy that at the grocery store if I wanted microwave food. So I just got me a matcha, a mango matcha, like I always do. We're on our way, y'all. I'm still trying to figure out how to record in my car, so I'm just gonna drive there. I'm 18 minutes away. I'm kind of going early, but the place is like downtown, so I didn't want to go too late and be looking for parking. So I'll tell you how it goes. I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay guys, I think I found the way to record. I don't know how good it's gonna work, but all right guys, so I literally just went to my job interview, and like, I feel like it went really, really good. But one thing I hate when an interview viewer like says I got more interviews, because it's like, what do you mean you got more people than me? Like, I should be your only option, boo. Like, you gonna reject me? But I just feel like I really am qualified for that job, and I feel like I went in there with my best personality. I did kind of mess up because I don't know, I feel like in a certain way I could have looked like a liar, because I was like, yeah, I'm going back to school, but then like I'm already in school, and I was like, well, I am in school, but like I just be nervous sometimes when I be talking and stuff like that. And I just wanted to make sure, like, I don't know, like, I feel like, why would you not choose me? The only thing about this job is that it is located, I'm not gonna say where it's located, and if I did before, I'm gonna make sure I cut that out, because I don't want to say where it's located and then y'all know, and then somebody appears at my job. But like, y'all, it is located somewhere where it's just really not, like, it's not a bad location. It's just like, I get anxiety from it, but it's fine. And I just feel like I went in there with my best personality and my best foot forward. So I hope that I get it. But if I don't, like, ultimately I know that it's not the job for me, because I've been praying, like, God, if this is the job for me, if there is a job out there for me, you're gonna let this be for me. But I just feel like I'll be really good. The only thing about it is that it is going to be a lot of men in there, which is nothing wrong with that, because like you know, I'm in a relationship, so that's fine. I just don't like, I know, like, I'm really pretty, and I just don't want people to try to talk to me, because I just hate having that conversation. And I feel like sometimes even when you have the conversation, men are very weird and don't care. And so I just don't want to I do want to shut people down, but I just don't want to deal with it. Like, I just would rather not deal with it at all. But I just feel like it was good. It's just like, why did you not pick me now? But yeah, like, I've been home for a minute. I literally sat in my car for like 30 minutes trying to figure out what to eat, because we got this freaking explosive diarrhea stuff going on. And like, the one place that I don't trust is places out to eat, because it's like, you're supposed to like clean the vegetables and try to eat the vegetables, like cook the vegetables. And it's like, you really cannot trust these restaurants and stuff. So I got me a kids meal from Longhorn. I asked them to add Parmesan crust to the steak, but if they don't, it's fine. And I did get my steak well done, because they said that you need to be cooking your meat as thoroughly as possible. So I did get it well done. I'm really not even a well done girl anymore. So I got me a steak and then a sweet potato, which would be very yummy. These people cannot drive, and it just started to rain. But yeah, y'all, my camera finna go dead, so I'll see y'all when I get home. Love y'all. And if you wondering why I'm wearing a jacket in the middle of the summer, mind your motherfucking business, because it was raining, but it stopped raining, but it was hot. So I think you should just mind your business and stay out of mine, and that's your best bet, really. I know this video was more chatty Cathy than actual action. I went Uber eating door dashing, y'all, and they had me in the Doonies. And when I'm anywhere where white people at and I don't see enough colored folks, I just gotta lock in, boo. I gotta watch my surroundings. But they had me in the Doonies today. But I literally was just thinking to myself, I was like, let me just go ahead and end this video, because baby, I don't know what I did in this video. I did a whole lot of nothing. But I'm doing this video. Hold on, let me put my GPS in, y'all. If the camera keeps going back and forth, it's because I literally got y'all in my purse propped up, because that's the only way that I'll be able to. Oh, you know what? I'm actually going the wrong way. Let me act like I know where I'm going. I used to actually work over here. I don't know why I'm acting like I don't know where I'm going. This is the way that you go. You turn right here. Or wait, do I turn right here? Yeah, I forgot how to get home from here. I really did. Okay. And I used to work over here. Like, that's a damn shame. Okay, this turn. I used to do this all the time when I worked over here, though. It used to make the wrong. Oh, I could turn right here. Okay. Anyways, I wanted to end my video with saying, lately I've been like really hard on myself. Oh my gosh, where am I going? Jesus. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I couldn't get it together. Lately, I've been really hard on myself when it comes to like everything that I'm doing in my life. Like, when you're like a multi-passionate person, when it comes to stuff, when it comes to like you want to do everything and you know there's something out there, or maybe there is multiple things out there for you, you just don't know which direction to go. I feel like you can be very hard on yourself, and I just want to let you guys know to stop being so hard on yourself. This week I just came to the realization, like, I had so many things at the beginning of the year that I wanted to do, which was, one, lose weight. That was my main priority. Well, my main priority was losing weight and creating content, but I also knew that I wanted to go back to school, because, you know, if it all fails, if content never works out for me, which I'm not claiming that, at least I know I got my degree and I'm doing something. Teaching is like something else that I would really love to do. Like, I feel like I'm very passionate about. So, get my degree, and while doing that, I'm also dealing with life or whatever and growing up and all these things. And I feel like I kind of got to this point where I was just like, I don't know, like kind of upset with myself, because I really haven't been consistent with the gym. I haven't been consistent with eating healthy. I haven't posted a video in 3 weeks. And like, I was just getting like very upset with myself, but then I never gave myself enough credit for the things that I did accomplish. And, you know, just being more grateful in life. Like, no, yes, I did stop going to the gym, but while I stopped going to the gym, I got a B for my first class that I went back for. A person who haven't been to school in 3 years, I got a B for my first class and worked really hard in my class and got a B as my first grade. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big accomplishment. Like, I haven't been disciplined in the gym, but I've been disciplined doing my homework, making sure I'm turning in my assignments on time, and making sure I'm doing stuff. Like, I haven't been disciplined in the gym, where I may not be eating as healthy as I was when I first started, but at the same time, every time I go out somewhere, I still try to make a conscious decision to eat something better than what I used to. Like, I just got me some Zaxby's, and I kid you not, I would have got 4 chicken tenders, 4 wings, double fries, a large drink, and went home and ate that down. You know what I said? I said, I don't need all that. I got the big Zax pack. I got fries, 3 chicken tenders, and a drink. Oh, me, baby, I would have been like, I need a dessert and everything. Like, come on. So it's just like, maybe I haven't did my whole 360 yet. Maybe I'm not to the point where I lost 100 pounds yet. And don't get me wrong, I can always get back on track, and I am going to get back on track. trust me, as soon as stuff calm down in my life a little bit, I'm gonna get back on track. But actually, I'm gonna try to get back on track even while stuff being chaotic, so I don't keep in like giving myself excuses. But still, give yourself credit for what you have done. Give yourself think about the things that you are doing. Think about the things that you are doing right. Like I said, I've been thinking about all the things that I felt like I was not doing right, and right here, I'm grateful for everything that I am doing right. Like I am going to school, I am turning in my assignments. That's where I've been channeling my energy into. I may not have been doing content, but I have been making. You know what I'm saying? I'm still doing things to make myself better. Just because one thing had to pause does not mean that I'm not doing the things that I said I was going to do. Like I said, the old me is way different from what the new me is. And sometimes, like I said, you guys have to give yourself enough grace. And I'm telling myself this, but I'm telling you guys that, like, give yourself grace, give yourself credit, because when you're making changes, it don't happen overnight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a big accomplishment for me to go places and be like, I'm gonna choose this healthier option. Like, I chose to I would spend 30 minutes looking for food just to make sure my first meal of the day is not something with hella grease, hella calories, hella this and that. Like, I still decide to make the healthy choices. If I go to a fast food place, I still decide to get the most healthiest choices that I can, or the one that makes the most sense. Like, I'll go to Chick-fil-A, I'll give me a grilled nugget and a mac and cheese, because I know that the mac and cheese and the grilled chicken nugget is going to have a lot of protein, and I'm not just eating a whole bunch of fatty stuff. Like, give yourself grace, because like I said, the old me, baby, I would have been chicken nuggets, chicken sandwich, fries, milkshake. I wasn't really that bad, but I'm just saying, like, I really would go to places and be like, I'm finna get this whole meal that's 1,500 calories, and I'm gonna top that off with a 800 calorie shake. Like, you guys don't know, like, I've been sitting here, I will go places, I'll be like, ooh, that shake look good. I'll see the calories on that shake and be like, no, like, there's no way I'm not gonna drink that 800 calorie shake today. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you can't have an 800 calorie shake, or you can't have an 800 calorie shake every once in a while. But also, like, I don't want to drink the 800 calorie shake. That's not going to be good for me. That's not going to make my body feel good. Like, I'm sitting here beating myself up because I'm not eating healthy every day, or I have times where I do go ahead and get fast food, but I'm not giving myself credit for the choices that I am making. Like I said, this is bigger than just eating right. This is bigger than just like, oh, you're making the right or wrong choices when it comes to food. This is just to show you that when you decide to make a change for yourself, it may not happen overnight, but you have to pay attention to your old habits and see the things that you are doing. And if you want to go farther and you want to keep continuing to make better habits, you keep going. So like I said, this week, or, I'm not even gonna give myself a this week or next week, because sometimes when I do that, I feel like I set myself up for failure. But I'm going to get back to those habits again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta stop being so hard on myself. I gotta give myself credit. Like, discipline don't just look like, oh, this is what I said I was gonna be disciplined in. Like, baby, you've been disciplined in school, bro. Like, you have a whole B in your first class. You haven't been to school in 3 years. You struggled through your class. This is the most I have struggled in school in a long time. Like, I would mentally struggle because I would be working full-time jobs and working, like, being in school full-time, but I was never really having a problem with my assignments. This is the first time I've ever struggled with assignments, and I still came out with a freaking B. Like, bro, I'm not giving myself enough credit. Like, I did a whole essay not that long ago in 2 days, and I struggled, but I still got through that, and thank God that I got through that. But, like, it's just, like, sometimes it's so much easier to beat yourself up than to give yourself credit. And, like, I am just so proud of myself for having a realization that, like, bro, you really killing this shit. Like, you really doing, like, you killing this shit, whether it's how you going. Like, you can't be perfect all the time. You're not gonna be a 6 a.m. baddie and go to the gym and come home from the gym and eat the best breakfast, the best lunch, the best dinner, and then also be so well at your assignments. Like, life does not work like that. So when you do have little wins in your life, you have to help talk yourself. You have to tell yourself that you're doing a good job, because nobody is perfect. Like, life is not perfect. You're not going to be perfect all the time. You're not going to hit every goal that you want to hit every day. Like, you have to, like, really be a cheerleader for yourself. And like, I don't know why I just got so emotional, but I really just got emotional because I was just sitting there like, bro, like you, like I'm steady beating myself down when I should be my biggest cheerleader. Like, I don't know. I just don't be giving myself enough credit. But y'all, that's it, because I don't really want to be crying too much. I don't know why. Also, y'all, I'm on my period. That's probably why I start crying. But yeah, that's it, y'all. But that's the end of this video. Like I said, if you like this video and you're new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This isn't my usual content. I don't really talk, like I actually do talk a lot in my videos, but I actually show y'all what I'm doing. I didn't really show y'all what I was doing today. So this gonna be like a life update slash like a talk to the fly vlog. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.